I hope you are doing well today. I'm going to give people a minute to jump on because I'm running late as usual. I'm never on time for anything. And that's the song that was just playing. That song by Luke Combs, Beautiful Crazy. Um, you'll have to look up the words to that one. I'm going to get us a song, and I don't know what we're going to do today. Spirit hasn't really told me. The only thing I've been really seeing is that we were told a while back that we were going to have to go through some dark times and that we would find our way out of the other side. And so maybe this reading is going to be a spinoff of some of that. I feel like some of you have met someone new, and we might find out where those relationships are going with those new people. Hey, Asha, what's up, baby? How are you? So good to see you here. I hope you're doing okay today. How's your health? Is it going well? What's up, Sandy? What's up? I've been missing you too, baby. I'm just checking the energy because night before last, a friend came over and brought me dinner. Hey, Kailash. Good, good. Uh-oh, I put the candle out. My lighter case that I was given by my dear friend Sandy Brown out there. She makes a lot of beautiful crafts, and she's working on getting some of that done for the channel, and we're going to start having some things for sale on the channel. Jewelry, candles, all kinds of stuff. You can even put in special orders once she gets her stuff up and going. She's working hard on getting that done. And we'll add her stuff to the channel page for things you can purchase. Also, if you want to join the page, I'm open to doing, special content just for people who join the channel. And we can do some special Q&As for just people who join. I can do some full-length readings for people who are members of the channel. Just give it some consideration. I'm trying to grow the channel. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and hype the channel if you're able. I see we have a few people that's joined us, but not everyone has liked the video. If you're inclined to do so, please like the video because it helps to get the video out further to more people. All right, Holy Spirit, may I have a message, please? First of all, I need to tell y'all something. Those of you who have been around for a while, I got my heat and air fixed Tuesday. So I have heat and air in my house again now. What's up, Michael? What's up, baby? The moon is in the sign of Pisces right now, so you may be having some dreams. I want to talk to you about what that means. I think the energy's good. Let's talk about what's going on right now astrologically and see what we can come up with here. All right.
Oh, she's receiving a message for you.
I don't know what this
What's
is.
that, Mystic Biscuits? Oh, damn it.
Rejected. Talk with the real deal at California Psychics. If it's not life-changing, it's free.
I don't know what that is. It's some kind of commercial, and I have a paid subscription, so I don't know what that's all about. Somehow commercials might play a factor in your life. You might do commercials, some of you. Okay. All right. The moon is in Pisces, and I want to talk to you real quick about what that means. Mike tipped $10,000. Where'd you do that at, Mike? That would be amazing. Okay, as the waxing gibbous moon illuminates Pisces Decan 1, you're invited to step into the depths of your emotional landscape where intuition dances and dreams beckon. This phase calls you to embrace the fluidity of your inner world, urging you to acknowledge the shadows that linger just beneath the surface. In this sacred space, the veil between reality and imagination thins, inviting you to explore those whispers of your soul that often go unheard. Use this time to cultivate clarity amidst the chaos, allowing your creative energies to flow freely. Write, paint, meditate, whatever medium you choose. Let it be a vessel for your truth that wishes to emerge from the depths of your being. In the practical realm, the energy of this moon phase serves as a gentle reminder to align your actions with your innermost desires. As you navigate your daily life, consider where you may be holding on to illusions or distractions that cloud your vision. The Pisces influence encourages compassion and empathy, not just for others, but for yourself. Engage in conversations that inspire vulnerability and connection, and allow your heart to guide you toward deeper relationships. This is a potent time to set intentions that honor your feelings while steering you toward clarity and direction. Trust the journey as you harness the transformative energy of the moon, illuminating your path with the shimmering light of possibility. So we're about to have a full moon in Aries, which is going to start on Monday, and tomorrow I will be doing the full moon in Aries reading. So make sure you join me tomorrow for that. And it's about unleashing your inner warrior. So it's going to be powerful. I want you to make sure you're here. Thank you for all that love. Yes, God is good. Miro tipped 200. Where are you guys tipping this money? Thank you. That's so sweet of you all. Wow. Where are you putting this money? Good grief. That's amazing. I don't even know what to say. If that's really happening, I'm impressed. Like, truly, I don't know what to say. Thank you. If you're truly doing that. I only have a couple ways. I don't see any money anywhere in my app. So if you're just saying that to be impressing people, that's not impressing anyone. Don't do that. I'm not here to make money. It would be nice to, don't get me wrong. But I'm here to share my gifts with you, okay? God is only good. That's right. That's right. That's right. And don't try to impress people by saying you're giving money. That doesn't impress anybody. Not on this channel, because I'm here to show you love and compassion and to give you back what's been so freely given to me, okay? You love me, Granny. Oh, you're so sweet. I'm almost close enough to be a granny. Not quite. I'm 53. I went to see my rheumatologist, and the rheumatologist told me that I have to have a biopsy done. So I'm going on the 13th. Thank you, Michael. I'm going on the 13th to get the biopsy and on the 16th to get the results. And right now I have, it's almost a 50-50 chance, but because my adrenal glands are involved, it increases my chances a little more of it being malignant. But I'm just trusting God that it's going to be, benign, and that I'm going to be fine, and that everything's going to work out. Okay. All right. So let's get a song from Spirit. How about we get a song? Thank you for all the love and all the likes. You guys rock. Thank you so much. All right, Spirit, may I have a song, please, for the collective? Song, please, Holy Spirit, for the collective. What song would you give us? Now, what I do is I get my YouTube playlist and I close my eyes, or I don't close my eyes. I just hit shuffle and I see what comes out. Sometimes Spirit will give me songs organically and I will share those with you. Just like a while ago, we got Beautiful Crazy. And this morning when I woke up, I had some weird song on my mind, but I can't remember what it was. I must have been dreaming about it. And last night, I woke up wanting ice cream. And when I picked up my phone, this friend of mine that I've been talking to a lot lately was talking to me about ice cream. But the other night, when my friend brought dinner over here, She and I were sitting at the kitchen table, and all of a sudden we heard some woman talking in the other room right next to the living room right next to where we were sitting. And I looked and she looked at the same time, and we looked at each other and we said, "You heard that, didn't you?" And she said, "Yeah, I heard that." It was a woman talking. There was a spirit of some woman in my house. I don't know who she is, but I'm assuming she's here for someone who's watching, and she's just waiting to give you a message. So be aware. I look sleepy. Yeah, I am sleepy. I'm exhausted. I work a 40-hour-a-week job, and I actually overslept one day last week and missed a meeting. So I could be in a little trouble for that. But right now I'm sick and I can't help it. I'm doing the best I can. But my name is Christie, if you'd rather call me that than Granny. But you can call me Granny. I'll be your Granny, baby. No problem. All right. Song, please, Holy Spirit. What song would you give the collective? All right. Here's the song that came out. It may mean something to you, so listen up. The words, the lyrics shape the meaning of the reading. Look at the stars. Look how they shine for you. And everything you do, yeah, they were all yellow. I came along, I wrote a song for you and all the things you do, and it was called Yellow. So when I took my turn, oh, what a thing to have done. And it was all yellow. Your skin, oh yeah, your skin and bones turn into something beautiful. And you know I love you so. You know I love you so. I swam across, I jumped across for you. Oh, what a thing to do, 'cause you were all yellow. I drew a line for you. Oh, what a thing to do, and it was all yellow. And your skin, oh, your skin and bones turn into something beautiful. And you know, for you, I'd bleed myself dry. For you, I'd bleed myself dry. It's true. Look how they shine for you. 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 Look how they shine for you in all the things you do. So that's Yellow by Coldplay. And it may mean something for you. I don't know, baby. I don't know anything about getting here from China. I appreciate you all. Hello, Natalie. Thank you for being here. Addie, thank you from India. Wonderful. Thank you for being here. Ra, yes, thank you for being here. DNA, hello. Thank you for being here. Hello, Derek. Robert, welcome. Fine Shine. Oh, thank you for subscribing. Thank you. Rose Maravilla, God bless you also. Late Ngoma, thank you for being here. Thank you for the compliment. Michael, I appreciate the hugs and roses. Thank you. Christina, thank you. Christina, no amount is too small to donate to this channel. And I want to tell you, if you did donate, thank you. Michael, Emily, too. Bless you, baby. Letta Nagona. Oh, I love you all, too. Thank you all so much. Canoe Shop Villa, welcome. I don't know, Starboy, it looks like. Yes, together, absolutely. Thank you so much. Kailash, thank you for handling those who were acting up in the beginning. If they were lying about tipping, somebody was lying about giving $10,000. Hey, I can use it, but I'm not here begging for money. I can tell you that. Hey, Jude, what's up, baby? Hey, Mathematics, welcome. Eating a pickle live. Not today, baby. Oh, Ryzen. I don't know how mad they get. But it happens. It happens. All right, you guys, we're going to get started. I just wanted to say hi to you all because I appreciate you being here. I don't know, some people unlike the video. Like, bye, I guess. I didn't mean to run anybody off. All right, we're going to, we got Yellow by Coldplay. And it sounds like somebody could have liver disease. That's why you would turn yellow and need somebody to bleed for you. All right, Spirit, what prayer do you have for this collective today? God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. That's a beautiful prayer. And it's only the beginning of that prayer. If you look this prayer up, it's a lot longer. There's a lot more to it. How about the yellow stars in the background? How cool is that? All right, I got some rocks I need to put back because I'm going to pull rocks on the reading. But first, I'm going to start out with the virtue card. Spirit, what is it you want to say to us? It sounds like someone is sick and they could have liver disease. You could need a liver transplant. There's something going on with my liver also. So you've probably been drawn here because you're also sick like I am. And we have to have serenity in our lives. And we have to accept the things we cannot change and have the courage to change the things we can. Correct? Correct? Right. That's right. All right. How are you working in this collective, my Holy Spirit? And again, integrity. Spirit wants us to have integrity, collective. And gratitude came out in reverse again. So once again, we no longer are going to be, we're not going to be grateful for something because of our integrity. And we're also going to practice controlling ourselves. Sagittarius is here. And we have wisdom. So we're learning a lesson. We have integrity. Spirit's teaching us or has taught us a lesson in integrity. There's a lack of gratitude and self-control. And what humility in reverse, also that could play a factor. All right, let's see how Spirit's working in our home lives real quick. Home life for this collective. I'm going to pull rocks in a minute. At home, we have butterflies and broken hearts that are being mended. So your heart's been broken. You're mending from your broken heart, and you're being transformed through this time of mending. Wounded children need, our wounded child inside is very much in need of being healed in order for us to be whole. Hello, V0327. Hello. Nice to have you, baby. Hey, Hotspot. Nice to have you. Why are you saying you're feeling sick, Hotspot? What's the matter? All right. What about work life? Or working in our lives? Spirit is helping us to see our part in things and to have an epiphany at work. So we need to see our part in things that maybe happened at work and have an epiphany. All right, surprises. Woo, that flew across the room. That was some powerful energy. Our tree of life is here and traveling. So you're going to see some travel to go back to your roots. It looks like you're going to go back to your roots for travel. All right, and love life. That flew out. You're not seeing your love life from Spirit's perspective. All right, what about your role? Your role is to know that you're not crazy. Maybe sometimes you feel like you've lost your mind. You maybe have some dementia going on. All right, and outcome. These cards are flying across the room. The outcome is going to be having no work. For someone, you're not going to have any work. And the time is a factor. It may be time for you to take a day off from work or to take a break from work to get that healing that you need. All right, let's see what's going on at home. Home for this collective spirit. What's going on at home? I'm just going to shuffle them once. I'm going to try to keep this brief so we can get to the Q&A. Stick around and let the moderators, they have the blue wrench by their name. Let them know if you want to get a reading, okay? And I do not charge for them, but always welcome donations, okay? But I never ask for money. I'm not asking you for any now. All right, home life. Home life, Holy Spirit. You're going to cook an effing meal. Your family is getting on your nerves. You're going to unplug. And you're like, stop throwing tantrums. You might have a baby and your baby's throwing tantrums. Or maybe you have a baby that doesn't throw tantrums. But it says tantrums are for babies. Grow the F up. But it's in reverse. So it's like, you're not going to throw tantrums. You're going to grow up. You're going to be mature. Even though your heart's broken, you're unplugging, your family's getting on your nerves, and you're having to cook a meal. All right, what about work life? At work, you're having to keep things clean. So you might do a job where you clean things, or somehow you're having to keep shit clean. Spirit's working on maybe you staying clean from chemicals. All right, what's your surprise? That you want things to be different. You're going to send somebody a picture, or somebody's going to send you one, and there's something you're not going to effing say. So you're holding back your truth. But you're going to travel to your roots. Maybe you're going to travel to see your family, and your family gets on your nerves because you have a heart that's broken right now. All right, what about your love life? You're not seeing it from Spirit's perspective, and you're not having sex either, okay? What about your role? You're not going to have sex, or somebody's not having sex. Maybe you thought they were cheating on you. It's time to talk money came out in reverse. So your role is that it's time to talk money, but you're not going to. And what's going to be the outcome? You're not going to go on a real date, and you're not going to work. And this isn't personal. It's not always about you. And you're not going to interrupt me, asshole. Oh. Let them finish. Interrupting is for a-holes, let them finish, but it came out in reverse. So it's like, you're not going to interrupt. You're going to let them finish. They have something to say. And somebody surprisingly is not going to effing say it. There's been, like, maybe somebody sent you a text message and you said, hey, I want something. This is what I'd like to see different in our relationship. And they didn't say anything back. They just held that. They're waiting. Maybe they're assessing what you said, and they will respond eventually. We're going to find out more about all of this, okay? My throat chakra is trying to close, y'all. All right, I'm going to pull tarot on this. Spirit, how are you working in the collective when it comes to the tarot? What is it that you're doing overall? These are just major arcana. That's all this is. How are you working overall, Spirit, in the astrology in this collective? All right, there's the Fool. There's that Aries full moon showing up already. All right, so we have the Fool and the Hanged Man. So you don't see things from Spirit's perspective. So you're not going to take a risk. You're not seeing the right perspective, and so you're not going to take a risk. What's the energy to overcome? That there's resistance to change. Remember I said somebody did not want to change? Okay, and what's going to pull it together? A Tower. A Tower came out, collective. There's going to be a Tower. And we saw that. There was an epiphany somewhere. Right here at work. Spirit's working on you seeing your part in things and having a Tower moment. And right now you're being held. It looks like you just got out of an uncomfortable position where you were stuck and you decided not to take a risk. That could be a good thing, right? Scrolling with Raoul. Welcome to the channel. Oh, I'll let you know, Asha. Wait for Kailash to tell you when to post, okay? Essence of dumpster juice. The Bible says fortune tellers are the work of the devil. Well, guess what, essence of dumpster juice? I'm not a fortune teller. I'm a very gifted human being who shares her gifts of the Holy Spirit. They are the gifts of the Holy Spirit. Prophecy is a gift of the Holy Spirit. All right, on the bottom of the deck, we have strength in reverse, okay? All right, there's something going on here we're not seeing yet, but we're going to try to see what it is. Why is this all going on at home? Because you are trusting the plan and you're planning on being in solitude. So you're planning on being out on your own, not being at home. Show me how are you working at home, Spirit? The healing is where healing. It's time for healing. Somebody's living a double life. All right, how about work? At work, Spirit's working on true love in your life. Surprises. Somebody is a player. They're being a player when it comes to a divine union. All right, love life. Don't lose hope when it comes to I don't choose you, because I do choose you. All right, what's your role? Somebody's pretending because of gossip. Your role is to pretend because of gossip. And what's the outcome? Somebody's going to be eliminated because they've been fighting, having flings. Remember, you're not having sex. Don't lose hope. I do choose you. It says I don't choose you. Maybe they're saying don't lose hope because people are saying I don't choose you. And somebody's pretending because of gossip. And there's also a lot of drama going on in this situation. All right, let's see what the gossip is. Why are you pretending because of gossip? What's the gossip you're pretending about? The gossip you're pretending about is that somebody is wasting time. Stuck, no changes, and you're limited. What's the truth? That somebody is not a happiness hater. They don't care, and they're not into you. So you're wasting your time because somebody's not into you and they don't care if you're a happiness hater. Fair enough. Any more gossip? Somebody's hooked. So you're moving on, but you're not rejecting. If you're not rejecting, what are you doing? You're not abusing divination. Okay. Why is this player here as our surprise when it comes to a divine union? What's going on with that? They didn't hit the jackpot. They've been creeping, and there's going to be a girl fight. And they're a cyberbully. So you got girls fighting over you. You creep. You go by and you spy on them. And you didn't hit the jackpot. What did you hit? Somebody who didn't care about you and that ran. And it was a queen rising. And they have the inside scoop. What's the inside scoop? That you're a forcer. You're controlling. But you're not a broke ass. So there's photo proof. So somebody's been taking pictures of you. And it's not the same shit, different day. So you're doing a lot of different things, and they're taking pictures of whatever you're doing. They're saying that you're controlling. You force things on others. You force your way in, and you use force to get what you want. And you have money. You're not broke. This person is a queen rising, and they're running because they don't care. There's been girls fighting over you, and they've been seeing this, or you have. And they're like, you haven't hit the jackpot. The divine union is the jackpot. So what's going to happen with the true love? Somebody's threatening the true love. Why are they threatening the true love? Because they're saying that they caught a case from you. They're saying they caught a case because of the true love. What's the truth? That they have the inside scoop, and somebody's shine irritates your demons, and that you're just talking shit about them, that's not true at all. So don't be talking shit about true love. All right, so that's the gossip that we had to endure, and I'm sorry we had to endure that. That's just bull crap. All right, show me, Spirit, how this person feels about this true love. You're working on true love in somebody's life. They're seeing their part in things and having an epiphany, and they're coming out of a place where they've been not able to see Spirit's perspective, and so they wouldn't take a risk, and they're just trying to keep themselves or the things around them clean. How does true love feel? They're not confused anymore. Remember, this moon's going to help you to clear out the confusion. What do they see with certainty now? That they don't want a commitment with somebody. What do they want? They want the fantasy. And there's somebody that's secretly admiring from a fake account. How does that person feel about them? Like this was a twin flame or a false flame. And there's a lot of nostalgia, like romanticizing. What's going on with the healing at home? It says you're healing. It's the right time, and you're living a double life. How do you feel about that person? It could be one of these other people. You feel like they're healing. That's great. And that there's been rejection. So what's going to be the outcome of the player and the divine union? They're thinking and missing you, and they're in pain. So they regret doing this. They regret it. There's something they haven't said to you. Let's find out what that is. They feel like something's hopeless. What's the truth about hopeless? That it will be only you. They're going to be devoted. I'm going to put twin flame back in. Who are they going to be devoted to? It's going to be shocking. Because it's time for somebody to stop being in pain all the time. See, this person right here is the one in pain. They miss you, and they're in pain. And they're no longer going to be hurting. Because they said it's time, and it's going to shock some people, but they're going to say that they only want you. So someone is going to announce that you are all they want. This is sounding like you have found someone new, like I said at the beginning. All right, let's get everything cleared away here so we can talk about this a little more. I want to find out what's going on with the tarot real quick, because the tarot is going to be important to this reading. Thank you if you're sticking it out with me. I will be answering free questions at the end of this general reading. But I will tell you that for most of you, this reading will resonate in some way, shape, or form. It always does. May not be the whole reading, but parts of it will. It's a general reading, so it's for a lot of people, okay? And so not everything is going to resonate with you. So don't try to make things fit if they don't fit. All right, what I want to talk about is this true love that you regret hurting. This has really caused you pain, that you've done something to hurt this true love. And it looks like you're going to go and visit them. And they might be a part of your tribe or your tree, your family tree. It could be your family. You're not having sex because you don't see this. I'm not sure what that means. You're not working. So there's a lot going on here. Someone's really struggling. They've really been hurt. You may be sick also, and that's why you're not able to work, because it said you might have to take a break from work. All right, now, let's see. How do we want to do this? Spirit, talk to me, baby. Talk to me, baby. Talk to me. All right, we're just going to go ahead and put all of this away so we can get ready. Your surprise is that someone's going to travel. That person could be you. I don't know. You might not even see it coming. Spirit says it's time for this. Infinity is a factor, and numbers are here in reverse. So somehow there were some numbers, but they're no longer relevant for some reason. All right, let's look at this. Wisdom, integrity, gratitude in reverse, and self-control. So you're lacking gratitude, but like I said before, sometimes when things happen in life, it's hard to be grateful because they hurt so bad. And I don't think we should be grateful for everything. If we were grateful for everything, we would never have that grit to really stand up for what's right. And we have to stand up for what's right in order to have wisdom and integrity and self-control. And there's also a lack of humility. I think there's two different things going on here at once. All right, let's pull some tarot on this and see where it goes. We're going to pull this tarot first. Why is the Fool here with the Hanged Man for how Spirit is working in this collective? Thank y'all for the likes. Like, share, subscribe, and hype the video. All right, we have the Five of Cups and the Eight of Swords. Wow, that's some heavy energy right there. That's a lot of anxiety and not seeing that you have something left. It's like you're blind to the fact that you have anything left. The Three of Cups and the Eight of Swords in reverse. So it's almost like somebody uses partying as a way of escaping. All right, I'm going to go with the Hanged Man first. The Hanged Man is here because of the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords comes in real fast, riding on a horse or a motorcycle or a really fast something. Whatever is fast. They come in real fast, and then nothing is going to stop this person from telling the truth. They are Libra, and they're coming in with truth. What is the truth? The Lovers came out. Gemini's here. The truth is that you have a choice here. And this is something that you would really love to have a choice in. I don't think you saw that you have that choice, though. All right, why is the Fool here? Because of unconditional love in reverse. So someone here is not fulfilling your emotional needs. They're leaving you feeling empty. They're leaving you feeling like they don't love you, like they don't give you the emotional support that you need. They're not there for you. Like it said, you sent them a text telling you, I want things to be different, and they just didn't even respond to you. Or maybe they responded with something stupid, like trying to make you feel better, but not really addressing anything you said. Why is the Lovers here? Because the Death just clarified itself with that, okay? The Lovers is what you need to overcome. The choice is yours if you want to change or if you want to resist ending this. All right, what do you want to do with the Death? What are you going to do with this Death? You're going to be drained and defeated. So I think you're going to continue to resist this change. And it's because this person doesn't emotionally fulfill your needs. What would it take for you to be... Oh, wait, whoa, you're disappointed. The Nine of Cups is here. You're going to be drained and defeated and disappointed because somebody's made you a lot of empty promises. Somebody's promised you a lot that they've not followed through with. And you feel like they don't love you, like their love is empty, like you had everything with this person at one time, or you could have had. It would have been possible for you to have everything with him at one time, but they did not give you the attention. They weren't there for you. And now they want to come in real fast and tell you the truth. That I was resisting ending something because I was drained and defeated and people were not keeping their promises. What does that have to do with the person that's been wanting to be with you? What does that have to do with them? lost courage. The Seven of Wands in reverse. They stopped being defensive. They stopped defending this relationship. They stopped standing up for this relationship. Because why? Why would someone, wheel in reverse on the bottom of the deck, why would someone just keep standing up for something and somebody's not there for them? You see what I'm saying? All right, why is death in reverse? This is the energy for us to overcome. Why is it in reverse? Because of the Star in reverse and the Page of Swords in reverse. The Page of Swords is a very young, strategic mind. It's you thinking small thoughts about how you no longer have any opportunity. It's like you realize that your opportunity here is over. All right, and so the energy for you to overcome is to know, come up with a strategic solution to not being able to have a relationship. And the reason why you can't is because they're choosing not to change. And if someone needs to change and you want change and you ask them to help you with that by saying, I need this to change. Like, I need your support. I need you to be there for me. I need you to answer me when I call. Don't send me to voicemail. Stop ignoring my text messages. I need to hear from you. I need to know that you're in my corner right now because I'm going through a hard time. And this person disappointed you. They drained you. They took everything from you and gave you nothing but empty promises. They were not fulfilling you, okay? And so you lost your desire for this and you decided, this isn't worth my time. So the energy for you to overcome is to come up with some solutions to the fact that there's no hope for this. What would they be? Okay, Spirit is saying, I want you to be happy. The sun is here. That's a Leo vibe. We have Aquarius. We have Gemini, Aries, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. And we also have Capricorn again. And then we have Libra right there. What we're looking at over here, your strategy is to know that you can have happiness if you'll get away from this person who's controlling and who has character defects that they don't even recognize. They can't even see that they need inner child healing. They're blind to their own bullshit. That's what I see here. And there's a Queen of Wands. There's a Leo involved somehow. All right, I want to pull. Show me what their traits are that they need to be healed from. They won't take any action. They're full of themselves. And they're connected. So they're full of shit. They won't take action. And they're connected. That could mean like they're connected to somebody that has wealth or power. What do you mean they're disconnected in reverse? They could have been disconnected with. They're ruthless. Oh my God. Yeah, they're connected to someone powerful. And they're ruthless. And they used to sell out. They were power hungry and ruthless. Yeah, they were connected. This person's full of themselves because they know they have the power of this world. The power of this world is not what we need, though. It's not impressive at all. People having a lot of power, a lot of money, a lot of success from selling drugs or being thugs or being in the cartel or being in some kind of gang or something like that, that is not impressive. That's not something to be impressed with. And this person is misguided. So this person really needs healing. And they could have been to prison. They could be going back to prison. No, thank you. All right, why is the Tower here? Spirit showing you how to be happy. The Tower is a lot of cards here. Because someone is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, the Knight of Wands upright, the Queen of Cups upright, Justice upright, the Five of Wands upright, and the King of Cups in reverse. So what you're realizing is that this person doesn't work. The Two of Wands also came out with the Page of Wands. So it's like going forward, you're making some real fast plans because they won't work. They're a player. You were in love with them, and Spirit is bringing justice because of all the friction and fighting and this person being hateful to you, not loving you, not showing you that compassion. There is a soulmate vibe over here between a man and a woman. They both are water signs or showing up that way. One of them could definitely, there's a Sagittarius here. They could have a Sagittarius placement. One of them could have a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus placement in addition to their water placement. And there's also a fire element. There's a Sagittarius here strongly, and also that Aries vibe with Leo. But for you to be happy, you have to let go and come up with a strategy. And you're going forward, you're going to come up with a really quick strategy to get away from this person. The universe is going to bring justice. It could be something legal. Clarify the justice for the fighting. It's over. This is over. This person being... There could be two people here. There's a King of Pentacles here. They're burned out. They've lost their money. And they just want this to be over. They're tired of this. Empress in reverse and an unlearned lesson. All right, I want to find out what these people would say to each other. They could be the same or they could be different people. What would the Queen of Cups say to the King of Cups? My life is a mess right now. What would he say to her? The passion I feel overwhelms me and I don't know how to handle it. But it came out in reverse. So did he. So I think there is no passion. He has no passion. And he's handling it by not dealing with you. What would the King of Pentacles say to either one of you? This love is crazy. I cry at night and I can't express myself. Express yourself now. Why do I feel this way? How do you feel? I want to have sex with you. How could you... Oh, okay, so you had sex with somebody. How could you ever forgive me for making that mess? And I want out. And then I have to let you go to find myself. And will you leave me like the others? I can't express myself. I cry at night. And this love is crazy. Remember, your role was the bag of marbles in reverse. So don't think you're crazy. This love is not crazy. And yes, you can express yourself. And you need to. There's a King of Pentacles here who's tired of this. I think somebody had sex with their person. I think somebody cheated. And they're saying, how could you ever forgive me? And they're just saying, I can't. I want out. I want out. I have to let you go to find myself. And the other person, I think, is the one saying, will you leave me like the others? And they're saying, I have to. I have to find myself. I can't make a decision, though. What's keeping you from making a decision? The passion is too much. There's no passion anymore. They've lost their desire for you because you've been with someone else. All right. What would you say the outcome would be here? You're so different from everyone around me. Why do I feel so lost? And you need to stop triggering me. What would the other person say back? There's no heat between us anymore. Don't wait for me or wait for me. And you deserve better. There's no heat between us. And I wanted you to wait for me, but you deserve better. And I can't make you happy. And no, I don't think you can. I don't think you can. I think once somebody cheats on you like that, sometimes it's just too much for you to swallow. I'm hearing that song 16 by Highly Suspect. Someone could have gotten pregnant here. I don't know why I say that because there's no cards to indicate it. But it could have happened. All right, let's see. When it comes to home life, Spirit, how are you working here? At home, there's no peace and no forgiveness. All right, what about work? How are you working? Thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate you guys. At work, you're not going to reconcile. The Spirit's working on you not reconciling. Surprises. Ooh, that's a lot. Surprises. Your family's here. Surprisingly, your family's here. Remember you were going to go visit your family? All right, love life. Your love life, you have your willpower, but you have no confidence in healing. So you don't think this person will do the healing work required. And I don't think they will either, but they might. All right, what's your role? Your role is to just be an inspiration. And what will be the outcome? You're going to be grieving. You're going to get your freedom. Somebody is losing their courage. They feel like they have no talent and they have no boundaries. Wow. And a transformation is coming when it comes to no trust and having good luck. When we have our outcome as grieving in this collective, often there's a death. I'm just being real with you. But in this case, you could be just grieving this breakup. But we are going to have a tower pull this together. And justice is going to be served between these two people because of their fighting. Show me the outcome of this tower. The truth is coming out about trauma from the past. The Ace of Swords and the Nine of Swords. A lot of swords energy is at play here. What is the truth? That there's a Queen of Wands and a Chariot. So this is a very creative, charismatic, sexy woman. When she walks in the room, all eyes on her. It's like she just commands attention. She's just so beautiful. She's usually very gifted spiritually. She loves animals, especially cats. She typically is a Leo. And somehow there is a car or this, see the tree? I feel that she might be the one that's going to see her family. She may be traveling to see her family. That's how the truth is coming out. All right, what's coming out when she could just be overcoming. What's the Chariot? That someone didn't learn their lesson and they couldn't get any traction. So what happened to that person? Two of Pentacles in reverse, fill in the blank, and Seven of Cups. That person needed to reassess their priorities, or you may have reassessed yours. Fill in the blank, and you were like, that's just such a grandiose temptation. Like that's, poof. There's way too much temptation involved with this. There's way too much, there's way too many choices. They're not all good choices. And I've chosen that before. Yeah, you're going to end, something's going to end, the Ten of Swords in reverse and the Eight of Cups. Outcome of the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is going to have a relationship with a very hard misfortune. There's your grieving. What's the misfortune? That Tower. and some unexpected setbacks. With a King of Swords. So she's dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. She's going to have unexpected. She doesn't expect these setbacks. If there's a tower, or maybe 2 towers, she may be having one now and the other one's coming. She's going to grieve but get freedom. Somebody's going to get freedom. But there's going to be grieving involved. And this person has no confidence in talent and boundaries. They have no courage, rather. Anything else we need to know? Oh, wow. Fill in the blank. Strength is here. And there's that Queen of Pentacles. And the Hanged Man again. So, fill in the blank. Something is making somebody very strong. And this Queen of Coins, she is usually very abundant, but she's being wasteful. So she is probably a Leo with an Earth placement, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. She's a wasteful person. She did something that was wasteful. Maybe fighting with this person about money. And this has caused them to see this perspective differently. What do they see differently? That fool over there? Somebody's not working. They'd have to compromise. And they have some other opportunity. What's their opportunity? Unbalanced taking. And celebrating this. So it's like somebody's using somebody for their money. What is going to be the outcome of that? Judgment. Judgment's coming. Somebody's going to see the truth about that. And how arrogant and wasteful this person is. Somebody here is money hungry. Money hungry. Unbelievable. I can't believe what I'm seeing here on my table. There's a bunch of negativity here. A lot of negativity here. A lot of soulmate vibes. I don't see any Emperor and Empress anywhere. I saw one of them somewhere, but they're not coming out. This is soulmates that are dealing with karma. This full moon we're about to have is going to bring a lot of karma to the relationships that are struggling because of one of them being in it for the money. And Spirit saying you're going to come up with a plan because you realize there's no hope for this person to change. They're not going to change. They don't need to change. Have you ever had someone in a situation in your life that they didn't need to change because they could use you for everything they needed? They didn't need anything. They looks like they're going to go back to their family, go back to their tree, their roots, and find what they need there. I don't know what they're going to find there, but we can try to find out. This reading has been very powerful. A lot going on here. A lot going on here. All right. What are they going back to their family for? May I see, please? Because they want their freedom. They feel guilty for sabotaging. They've gone through a dark time. And they've been avoiding this. Alright, what are they hiding? That epiphany. They're having an epiphany about their ego, living in their comfort zone, and being at a distance. What's being shown? That they want wish fulfillment. What would that look like? It would look like an inner child in the autumn. And a spark. And travel and communication. So their wish fulfillment would be no inner child. The autumn, renewal, and Mercury. Messages, travel, and communication. Why do they not want the inner child? because they don't want the contract, career, and commitments. They could have a pregnancy, or maybe they were supposed to have a baby with somebody and it never happened. Something happened to the baby, and this is their wish fulfillment. What's going to be the outcome? They're going to see through the confusion and illusions and realize there's chemistry. What's their chemistry look like? The spring is here. What about the spring? Their ancestors and guides were not helping. Why not? Because there was no hot attraction. So what's going to happen now? They're going to take action. They're going to have the courage from Jupiter to take action on a new beginning and form a structure and a solid foundation. And to finally express the truth. This person is going to finally tell the truth. What is their truth, twin flame? That they wouldn't be in their north node and that this cycle is over. This karmic cycle is over. I want to get into my life purpose. I'm tired of not having my family. An outcome for this person. They're going to think about how they've never been loving themselves and how they didn't make a Venus offer. What was the Venus offer about? A new love. A new love where they were mirroring them. And they felt like they weren't enough. They had too much lack and doubt. That's the one they were romanticizing. I think that was the twin flame. Outcome of the new love. Past lack and suffering. Why is there past lack and suffering? Oh, Ask Your Angels came out of the wrong deck. And they have a lot of memories. What are their memories about? They weren't open to receive that new love. This could have been that baby I was talking about. How do they feel now? That's what they want to express the truth about. They feel like they didn't have enough self-worth. They feel like they weren't good enough. So how do they feel now? Twin flame came out and being guarded when it came to union and being present, abundant, and having gratitude. So this person is your twin flame, and they've been guarding themselves from having union with you because they didn't want to have to express the truth to you about how they hurt you in the past. This is a Don't F Yourself card, so we'll get some of those in a moment. That one says Ask Your Angels. This person is opening their eyes to their pride. They're seeing the fact that they need to get a job, that they need to end the karmic cycle with a karmic person, and they need to get back to where we once belonged. Remember that song? That's what I'm hearing. Remember I told you I get songs organically? Get back, mama. Get back to where we once belonged. All right, talk to me, Spirit. What's going on here? Marriage came out. Why is marriage here? It says this relationship is moving toward marriage. Because you're coming out of denial. What were you denying? You were denying that finances were not protected. There was chemistry and it was not fate, so you needed to have integrity. And what did you do? You took a leap of faith and apologized to your true love. Wow. And what's the outcome of doing that? Forgiveness and letting go. Letting go of what? Obstacles. And what will be your ultimate outcome here? Warning, you need boundaries. Warning, set boundaries. You need time apart. Outcome of the boundaries. Use your intuition when it comes to no children. Isn't that what we've been talking about? And not longing. Past life love. Outcome of using your intuition about no children. There will be no regret. And so what does that mean for y'all? That you'll have to wait. Wait for what? The soulmate friendship. For the soulmate to no longer be the friend. You'll have a new love if you'll let this person go. Outcome of letting the soulmate go. It's strictly sexual. And what else? You'll have a new love, decision, outcome of that new love. Past life. Okay, what does that mean? Oh. I'm not going to take those. What does it mean? It means you're going to have time apart because you're on different pages and you're not obsessed. You're vulnerable. What are you going to have? The healing and take care of yourself. And the outcome of doing that, passion. Outcome of the passion. Trust. There we go. And just, once you trust, you can decide. What will you decide? So you're going to no longer be friends with this soulmate. You're going to decide to learn a spiritual lesson when it comes to your money and your abundance. And put away your computer. Remember, somebody was just using you for your money. That's all they cared about, was having you for your money. They didn't care about you at all. That's sad. That's sad. You know, money is important because without it, you could die. You know, you could never eat and have clean water. You know, take care of your responsibilities and things like that. You have to have a certain amount of money. But when people sometimes have money, they become obsessed with money. And that's all they care about. And that's what I think has happened in this case. Is this person got power hungry. All they cared about was money. But they learned a valuable lesson behind all of this. And they realized that this person they were with, all they wanted from them was what they could get out of them. And that was a good lesson to learn, I feel. I feel like that was the perfect lesson to learn. All right, I'm looking for the cards for Don't F Yourself. And then we're going to close. I'm going to close with some guidance. Where is the Don't F Yourself cards? There they are. There they are. Alright, Spirit's already told us to ask our angels. I'm going to put that back in the middle. It may come out again. Alright, when it comes to our home life, how do we not F ourselves? Thank you for the light. Thank you for being here. At home, when it comes to celebrating, exercising, and seeing the beauty. Alright, what about at work? At work, you're going to glow up. You're not going to have a past life connection. Ask your angels. Alright, what's your surprise? You're not going to receive a gift. Alright. And love life. You're not going to open up. Alright, your role. You're going to speak up. Validate your past and say, I did the best I could. And give less fucks. So I think we're going to read all these upright. Spirit's telling me to read all of these upright. None of them are in reverse. So you're going to glow up and ask your angels about your past life connection. You're going to receive a special gift from someone. You're going to open up in your love life. You're going to give less fucks, validate your past, and speak up as your role. Okay? And what will be your outcome as your role? Outcome, I mean. Just let go of any doubts you have. Stop doubting. There's something that's being left on read or that you need to read. Okay? Alright, you heard the guidance that was given and you understand that. Someone's going to give you, I feel that someone is going to give you a gift. And it could be like a spa day. They could give you a gift to get dental work done. To get your hair done. To get your nails done. To get like a whole total makeover. Like they could give you a gift of everything. But for some of you, it could be a spiritual gift. Some of you, it could be like a sum of money. It's different for everyone. But when they give you this, it's going to surprise you. Okay? Alright, Spirit. I'm here to use the other deck. I'm going to use this deck for our guidance today. Guidance for today, Spirit. This is the last thing I'm going to do before I take a break. And then I'm going to do Q&A for those who stuck it out with me and who have their name on the list with Kailash. I know it's getting late in India, and I apologize for being so late. I'll be here on time tomorrow. I'm exhausted today, and I had to go get medicine from my pharmacist. One card, please, Holy Spirit. Oh, my God. I'm getting so many cards, y'all. I had gotten one a while ago. I don't know why I didn't take it. Because it wasn't the right card, Spirit said. One card, please, Holy Spirit. One card, please, Holy Spirit. One card, please. These cards are rather large to shuffle. So they're hard to shuffle. One card, please. I'm going to tell you, I've been exhausted and it's been hard. Thank you, Spirit. It's been hard for me to work. I've been struggling at work. But I'm going to make it somehow. Alright, the Medicine Wisdom, number 28, and the Good Witch, number 13, are what came out for us. Number 28, Medicine Wisdom. The Earth Mother agrees to support your wants and needs to help you live your best life and fulfill your dreams. Her generosity and her power to assist you is beyond what you can imagine. She is already leading you toward your sacred life purpose, providing exactly what is needed for your soul to blossom, just as she creates what is needed for the flowers of the earth to bloom. This is confirmation that you are on your sacred path. It may take some twists and turns, but you are headed in the right direction, and you are being supported in all ways to gain, I'm hearing the name Ruth or Ruthie, to gain all the experience and blessings that are meant for you. I'm hearing something about together with Ruth. I'm together with Ruth. You're a wild woman. You have a spiritual gift of medicine wisdom, the healing way of the sacred feminine, the soul wisdom and healing ability comes from Mother Nature. Her seasons and weather, her landscapes, and the particular life that they support, including her animals, plants, and crystals, all have their own unique purpose and healing power. Learning to recognize the signs, to feel for their meaning, and listen for guidance and activate the medicine wisdom in yourself and your life is your training as a true medicine woman of the soul. Listening, intuiting, feeling, experiencing, trusting, they are the ways you begin to tap, I don't know why I said trap, into and harness the grace, beauty, and power of the sacred feminine for healing purposes. When you live your life from a place of playful connection, reverence, and gratitude for the divine feminine, she will love and empower you to accomplish things that you would never do on your own. She is an infinitely practical divine being, able to help you with every aspect of your life on earth and through you to help others too. She is asking you to trust her, to let go of logic, of believing that you have to accomplish it all on your own. Let yourself be in creative partnership with the divine feminine, with Mother Nature, and with your earthly cares are provided. And when your earthly cares are provided for with grace and care, you can dedicate your energy and focus to discovering and expressing your talents, which is how you fulfill your life purpose. Sacred ritual. Place a hand on your heart and say aloud, I accept my calling. This is your gift for some of you. I accept my calling as a true medicine woman of the soul, supported on all levels by the powerful grace of the divine feminine. I trust that Mother Nature is speaking to me daily, showing me the way to fulfill happiness and peace for myself and all beings. And even though people were lying about the money they were donating, I feel like that was for someone, it was an omen that you will be provided for in ways that you never expected. Like money is just going to fall from the sky for you so that you can fulfill your purpose as a medicine woman working in connection with the divine feminine. That's what I feel here. That's your gift. All right, and then the Good Witch, number 13. And I have to take a nap. I'm only going to answer a few questions today, and I got to take a nap. All right, it's time to use your words. Remember, speak up. Speak up for what you want. If someone is saying negative things about you, remember the gossip. Or you are thinking negative thoughts about yourself or anyone else, don't believe them and don't sink to that level of lashing out. Instead, speak the goodness of beautiful truth that you want to affirm right now. You're the positive power. Use the positive power of your words, thoughts, and intentions to override and replace the meanness, fear, hate, or jealousy of everyone else. The goodness in you is more powerful than the badness in anyone or anything. You're a good witch. You have beautiful blue eyes. Someone has beautiful green eyes, almost hazel looking, long eyelashes, beautiful skin. You have a butterfly that you wear in your hair. I'm hearing the name Crystal or something about a crystal. Somehow eggs in a basket or laying eggs, or you might be using eggs for like egg wash or magic. Let me move on. That was it. That was it. Okay. All right. Did I read you the guidance though for her? It's like, I don't know, like something took over right then. Okay, I didn't. I'm sorry. The spiritual ritual. Say aloud one thing or situation that you would like to create. Place your hands on your heart as you relax and imagine, feel, pretend, or visualize that you are gently sending so much love, happiness, and peace towards your directed creation. Then relax and let go. So you're somebody who's a very powerful creator, and you're also going to be given a gift of medicine wisdom so you can heal yourself and others. And somebody has liver disease because remember yellow? Remember that? All right, Kailash, do you have a list, baby, for me today? So tired, y'all. I'm so tired. Spirit, give me the strength. Thank you for the love. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm going to take a little break, and if it looks like you do have a list. Hi, Lena. Thank you for being here, baby. Thank you. Asha, I will get to your question about your fella. I'll be right back, okay? Give me just a minute to walk around, stretch my legs. Uday, yes. Will Uday contact you? And is he really unhappy in his married life? Okay. Give me just a minute and I'll be right back, okay? Kailash, give me like 4 or 5 questions. And if it's okay, I'm going to close after that so I can take some time to give my body a rest because I've been working late nights trying to catch up my job. Okay. Thank you, Kailash. Thank you. Thank you, Asha. You're so sweet. Thank you. My eyes are so tired right now. You can see it you can look at my eyes and see that I'm not well. When your eyes really do show your soul. And right now mine are not well. I don't know. I guess I am in a way a spiritual teacher, Summer. Yeah, I would say I have a master's degree in human services, a bachelor's in psychology for Christian counseling or any kind of counseling, spiritual counseling. So, yes, I would say that I am a teacher and I do try to teach on this channel and I'm willing to do some one-on-one with people if they need it. So, just let Kailash know what you need, okay? I am. I'm making a pitcher because I like mine with ice. I don't like it hot. So I'm making with, so I can drink that instead of drinking water. Hello, good luck. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. All right, give me just a minute, okay? I'll be right back. Come on, baby. I know you need to go outside. Come on, I'm gonna let you out. Come on. Come on, sweetheart. That's my dog, Otto. He's got to go outside. Come on, sweetheart. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. That's why we call you Kailash. You're Cosmo. You're not Kailash. Why do I always call you Kailash? I only do it when I'm making videos. That's crazy. Mama is war slam out. War slam out. I'm going to probably sleep all day and all night too. Alright, come on, Audrey. Come on, baby. We'll be right back, Cosmo. We're just going to take those tracks away and we'll just come right back. finish this video so I can take a nap. Good Lord. Come on, Otto. Come on, Otto, now. Otto, now. Otto, now. Every time we have a full moon, he runs off. I'm so sick of it. Sorry, y'all. He was all the way in the other. He was over by the road. I had to chase him down. Alright. Ashley, you want to know if Uday, what do you want to know? His true feelings and if he's going to reach out? I'm okay, Ling. Thank you. I'm waiting to get the results. I got to get a biopsy, and then I'll know for sure if it's malignant. And I think they're gonna remove it, which either way. So I'm gonna have to have surgery to have it removed, and it's affecting my adrenal glands, but nothing else is affected right now. And it's just making me incredibly tired. I'm trying to work a full-time job Monday through Friday, and sometimes working 10-hour days because I got behind last month when I was not able to walk because of my ankle being so. I'm in wound care now. Thank God. All right. So Asher wants to know. I'm not worried at all, Asher. Spirit has me. This is a dark night of the soul. I know what it is. And it is meant to change me, to make me into the person that I was born to be, even more than I already am. Okay, so Uday, will he contact you, and is he unhappy in his marriage? Let's find out. Those are yes or no questions, so I'm going to ask your angels. Angels, can you tell me, I'm seeing that blue orb again. Is Uday going to reach out to Asher? Is he going to reach out? May I see, please? Unlikely. Don't ask for help from others. Is Uday going to reach out to Asher? May I see, please? Listen to your intuition. It's unlikely. Is Uday going to reach out to Asher? May I see, please? Yes. Get more information. Yes came out in reverse, which means I think that he's planning to reach out. What else do we need to know? Get more information. Recovery and perfect timing. So in the perfect timing, yes, he will reach out. No reconsideration. Is he... Put these back in different places. Is he truly happy in his current marriage? It's up to you. Meditation will not bring answers. Trust. It's up to you if he's happy. It's almost like Spirit saying you're manifesting your desires right here. So, is he happy? Let go. Opportunity. Will Asha have another opportunity with your day? Romance came out, and get more information. It's in reverse again. There's nothing better. Alright, I know how to do this. Hold on. Show me how. Show me how Uday feels about his wife, Spirit. He's distracted by the lust. Alright. How does he feel about Asha? He misses you. And he only wants you. The lust is, I think, lusting for you. He's sidetracked and it's like non-committal. He's not committed to his marriage because he's distracted. And he only wants you. He's missing you. He's thinking about you. And he knows this has caused you to be shattered. What will be the outcome of his marriage? An obsession. What will be the outcome with Asha? The obsession, he could be you. The outcome with you is uncertain. Can you show me what the universe sees as the ultimate outcome? That it's hopeless, but loyal. It's hopeless right now, but there's loyalty. Okay. May I please see when he might reach out to Asha? August came out, Asha, and June with Take a Break. I think you got to take a break last time. Wasn't that you, or was that somebody else? June and August are somehow what I'm getting. Okay, Manya. Thank you, Asha. Email 1, silence is the best answer. Okay, may I have this week reading from Tarot, please? You, of course you may, sweetheart. Okay, for Maya, how is the universe working, may I see, please, when it comes to the Tarot? The Four of Swords and the Ten of Cups in reverse. So it's like you're needing some rest also, and you've drained yourself by giving too much of yourself to others. And I think I have too. I've done a lot of traveling for work this week. The Ten of Cups in reverse and fill in the blank. What does this week have in store for Manya? May I see, please? What does this week in the Tarot have in store? The Eight of Wands and the Ten of Cups in reverse. Show me what this week brings for Manya when it comes to her home life. Manya, Temperance came out in reverse. So there's an imbalance in your ability to be controlled, to be tempered at home. That's a major arcana. So you've lost your patience or your temperance at home with something. What about at work? Oh, you have a lot of cards coming out. You're the one who keeps going on the floor in your work life. You're going to walk away from something because of an injustice. At work, you're going to walk away, or you're tired of the stagnancy. It's like this is the same old shit all the time. You're sick of it, and it's unfair, and it's biased. Another major arcana. All right, what are her surprises this week? The Lovers, the Two of Swords in reverse, and the Six of Wands upright. So surprisingly, you're going to have a choice or a decision to make, and you're overthinking these choices. But you're going to have a glorious win. You're going to have public recognition. You're going to have victory, surprisingly, when it comes to a decision you're making and you're overthinking about it. I think you know what I'm talking about. All right, love life. In your love life, it's like, I'm not standing up for this anymore. And what's your role here? Your role here is the Knight of Swords and the King of Cups. There's a Libra here, and there's a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Your role is, there's going to be a man who's emotional. He can't control his emotions. That's going to come in and try to lie to you. And what should she do? You need to know that this is something that could affect your stability as far as your legacy, your Ten of Pentacles. Outcome. Fill in the blank. In the Hermit. You're going to be soul searching about the outcome of whatever happens, I think, here. Or maybe here with this decision. You have a lot to think about. There's going to be a lot of soul searching about a lot of things. There's a lot of major stuff going on in your life right now. You have major arcana temperance in your home life, injustice in your work life. You have the Lovers as your surprise. Your love life, you're not standing up for this. You've lost your courage. You just, no. But then it's like, the person is not going to, they're going to come in and you know they're not in love with you. They only want your money and they're going to lie to you. Your role is to know that, okay? There's a man in your life that this man might make you chaotic. This person might make you lie when it comes to what you actually have in life. You might lie to this person about having money. What's the outcome of this unknown outcome? The moon is in reverse. So you're going to have illusions revealed to you. Remember all that soul searching? You're going to see through the bullshit. Look, and it's going to bring you to a place where you're going to realize that something needs to come full circle. Something needs to end. And what will happen once you realize this? That's going to be that tower moment for you. You're going to realize that you're putting way more into this than you're getting out. You're not getting anything out. And what you have is becoming useless, worthless. You had a golden egg and now it's cracked. Don't let this person keep doing this to you. Look, the King of Swords is here. It's time to set some serious boundaries and to use your knowledge to that lovers. It could be a Gemini. It's time. It could be a Libra. It's time to really use your brain. Put your integrity first. Make this person show you that they have integrity. Don't let them use you as a side piece. You're not chicken nuggets, okay? Manya, you're so funny. Alright, anything else? You're welcome, baby. Anytime. Hey, Lena. Okay. You want to ask if it's okay about your new job next week. You're going to start... You're going to start next week. Will I be happy with my decision about them? Will I be happy about my decision? I also have some hopes. Oh, hobbies, but I'm not sure about them. Okay, so you want to know if when you start your job, if you'll be happy with your decision. Let's ask your angels. That's a yes or no question. Will Lena be happy with her new job that she's decided to take? Compromise. There's nothing better. Will she be happy with this new job she's taken? Don't reconsider, but no. So don't reconsider, but no. What does she need to do? Is she going to be happy if she sticks it out? Okay. There's something going on with the timing being wrong. It's like, right now, it's not the right time, but don't get any more information either. Romance on the bottom of the deck. So I think you also have a question maybe about these hobbies that you love. Should she focus more on her hobbies? Ask for help from others. You have to wait. You're not listening to your intuition. And don't take action. Is she good enough to make money at her hobbies? There's something better. Don't compromise. And success. You could make money, I think, with your hobbies. It doesn't look like you're going to be super happy with this new job, but Spirit's saying don't do anything different yet. Anything she needs to know about this new job. You need to be very reliable. They've had unreliable people, I think, before you, and they're going to be really looking for someone reliable. What else? You're an artist. And you're not able to unlock something when it comes to a charity. Alright, so what should she do different? Spirit says we can't talk about that. Right now, Spirit wants you to be a laborer and work. And we can't talk about that when it comes to your art, your charity, and not unlocking something. Okay? Be reliable on your new job, and then I think you'll find, if she's reliable, what will her new job, what will the outcome be as far as her happiness? You won't be settling, and you won't be making any mistakes. What will she be doing? We can't talk about that because there's something going on with a charity. And that unlocking, again, you're not locking. It's locked right now. Do you see the lock on her mouth? Do you see the lock on her mouth? Right now, it can't be unlocked. But there's a charity, and it has to do with your art. Somehow blue and blue lipstick. Spirit said the same thing. You know exactly what Spirit is talking about. Thank you for the love. I appreciate you. Okay. Apper. Yep. Is that it? Thank you for being here, Scotty. Appreciate that. Thank you, Scotty. Thank you, baby. Thank you all. I appreciate you all. You guys take care. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to get a good nap. I'm going to really get some rest. And when I come back tomorrow, I'm going to do the full moon in Aries reading. And I think that's part of the reason why I feel the way I do. Because that Aries, I don't know what it's doing to you. But it's me. Oh, great, Scotty. Thank you. Thank you, baby. I will. Thank you. I'm getting ready to get in that bed and I'm going to be so cozy. Oh, I can't wait. But this Aries full moon is really, really taking it out of me. I don't know. This week has been hard for me. It's felt like it's just drained me with everything that I have. And I'm already drained. You know what I'm saying? Awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, Scotty. Apple, what's up? If you can put your question in like a small sentence, I'll answer your question. But you had a paragraph. And if you haven't noticed, I'm not well and I'm exhausted. So stop being a jackass. If you have a question, post it and put it short. Thank you, Kailash. I don't mind answering a question, but I'm not answering a paragraph right now. I need to take care of myself. And I put you guys first all the time. I never ask you for a penny. I mean, you can always come back tomorrow, sweetheart, and we can put your name on the top of the list. Okay, thank you, Kailash. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. And we're going to have an amazing reading for the full moon in Aries. Take care, guys. I love you. Bye-bye.